Hello, guys, and welcome to Medieval Dynasty, the 10 best tips for this game right now. I'm standing here on the roof, ready to go out and show you the best tips of this game. But first, I will say there's bonus tips in the end, and it's not like that the best tips are in the beginning, so stay tuned and get ready. Let's go! So we are going to start with tip number one, that is stealing. Yes, I love stealing in games. And this is a thing you can do in this game, even it's very difficult and it's very risky. You can risk losing dynasty reputation if somebody sees you. And in town, there's people, you can see guards walking around, people sitting here. So for example, you cannot steal this too close. You cannot steal this um, too close. I did manage to steal this stone axe one time. Let's see if we can do it. Just tried it before. Where is over there? Let's see if I get. Yep. But this is. I would warn you. This is very risky. You really have to stand where I'm standing behind that here with the flags, and you can also steal that. In this drawer here, they're not worth anything. Torch is worth something, and the water skin is worth 170. That's a lot at the beginning. Stone axe 40, iron hole 300. The flax is good for starting a farm. 25 here. 360 for the bronze shovel and bronze. No, I didn't steal a bronze shovel. Sorry. Bronze axe 350. That's the first thing we stole. So that's worth a lot, but very risky. And the bags, we stole two of those for 180. Tip number two, I call it weight management. Because you have probably tried that you are not able to walk very fast because you're carrying too much. You can see I'm walking really in slow motion. And that's because you're overweight here. The easiest thing you can do is, of course, drop something on the ground or on the floor or whatever. And you don't have to worry about dropping things because it will not disappear. The only thing you cannot drop is like food that will rot. So you can also see I'm carrying a backpack. Actually, I'm carrying two, and you can see that over here. I'm carrying the large punch that is make me able to carry 10 kilo more. So I reckon you buy that as soon as you have money for something like that. And the second one here is the simple large backpack, which is the best in the game. Those two are the best you can have in the game. So save up for that. Don't buy anything else. This can make you carry 20 kilo more. So if you have both of them, you can carry 30 kilo more. You can see I can carry 80 kilo now. And if I take it off, I can only carry 50. So that helps you a lot. Of course, later on in the game, you will be able to get skill points where you can mule, and that also make you carry each point you have makes you carry 5 more kilos. But that's up to you because I know skill points is worth a lot. But like say you cannot walk because I'm stuck here, I can call my horse, and I can ride my horse. Even I am overburdened a lot, the horse can ride really fast. So tip number 3 is about season and take advantage of seasons. So what is season? Season is 3 days, and you can see it in the top middle. Now it's yellow. So, and you can see the white arrow is almost to the right. It means it's day 3 and it's almost evening. So the season is almost over. And you can go in a mine and you can mine every ore like this. And when the season is, when there starts a new season, it will reset this mine and you can mine it again. At times you will get cross bandit camps. And in the beginning, the first day, all bandit camps are empty, so you can loot them. So that's why it's a good thing to go around looting the first day at camps. So every season the clay also reset. So you can pick this up every season. But another thing that will happen when the season ends here, before I do it, you have to look at my food, and my water is very low. And that will also be reset. So there's no need for me to go eat food. I don't even have food on me, I think, and drink water I don't have, because I will be transferred home and it will be reset. All my food and my water will be full. And we can see here, sleep to next season. What? So I'm back and you can see that I have full health, full energy, full food, and full water. So even, yeah, I didn't mention, but your health will also be full in the new season. Go traveling in the end of the season because you can get back from here where I was before down to here where I am now that fast. So tip number 4 is about money, money, money. Oh, who's that? Oh, you're sick? I'm sorry. Are you playing? Well, I have to move on to the next one. So when you get a little further in the game, you can start farming, and that's where the real money starts. And I will suggest, if you want money, you would grow flax. Of course, you can grow food, but flax is the one thing that gives most profit. You can see here, carrots only 5, oat only 5, onion only 5, but flax is 10. And you get flax seed and flax stack. So that is really good. So that brings us to tip number 5, and that is not buying seeds. And I will explain why. Because not all seeds are worth buying. Like, you can buy flax seed, but it costs the same as flax. So buy flax instead, and I'm going to show you why here. If you have a barn like this, you will buy flax, and then you can go craft. Let's just go craft one here, like that. And now you will have one flax stalk and one flax seed. So instead of buying flax seed, you buy flax sack, and you will get flax seed and flax stack. So you'll get 5 extra every time. You can make fertilizer out of rot, and this called manure, and that is much cheaper than buying flax. Of course, you have to make it. If you have here, You can see you can make manure out of, I mean, fertilizer out of manure, and you'll save so much money on doing this yourself instead of buying quests. Tip number 6 is keeping your villager happy and management. So let's look at the, if we click E here, we can go into management, and you can see that not all people are happy. It's 0 here. So one of the reasons can be if you go here under houses and look at the houses, you can see this as a red spot, this simple house, and if you click on it, you can see the status is damaged. So you need to repair the houses and upgrade them to keep your villager happy. Also, if they are very unhappy, it can be because they don't have a house in the beginning, or they don't have work, something to do. So make sure they always have work and they always have a house, and the house is tip top. The other thing is if you go into the work, you can sometimes, here you can see this is also damaged. And as here you can see this, sometimes you can also see if they missing resources like tools or whatever, they don't do that. Tip number 7 is doing quest whenever you have the time, spare time for doing so. Plan it out so you don't have to travel all over the world. And what else can I say? I mean, you need quests to get progress in the game. Like you can find the quest here on the journal. And the most important is the one under the chapters. I've done all the quests here. But you need to do all these quests to grow your village. We go under here under management. In the beginning, you cannot have that many buildings and so on before you need to do those quests, and you need to make up your dynasty reputation by doing. That brings us to tip number 8. And I think this tip is one of the most important, especially, well, all through the game to learn. And that is to quick save. You click F5 to quick save. So tip number 9 is about food. In the beginning of the game, you can not, you don't, maybe you don't have a farm or whatever, so you only can get meat. But pretty early on, you can get these rapid traps, and you can craft them. And I found it doesn't matter where you put it, rapid will go in no matter where you put it. So doesn't really matter. But then you can craft the, if you have meat here and you have a house or a fire, you can craft roasted meat. That's all you can do, and they are really not that good. So what you want to do is later on, you wanna, when you have a house, you wanna go in here, and these two is for late game. In the beginning, you can buy these different recipes, but I will suggest you only buy this one. You can also buy this one, but I really like this because you only need meat, and you already got meat from hunting and rabbit traps. So all you need here is a wooden bowl and cabbage. Wooden bowl you can craft, and cabbage are really easy to grow, and you don't have to have a big field to have enough. And that is fine food. You don't need a lot of different food. So tip number 10 is making a smith as fast as you can. Not only because smithy will make you a lot of money, but a smithy can make your bronze weapons and tools, and making stone tools, they just, you can see here down in the right corner, every time I'm using this, it kind of take a lot of damage, while if I use a bronze, you can almost see I can hit so many times before I have to repair it. So you will save so much time, not making tools and weapon for your workers, of course yourself, but also your workers. They wear up all kind of weapons, knives, axes, and so on. So it's really nice to have bronze tools and weapons, and you can just go to the mines as I showed you before. There will be ore you can dig out, and you can do that every season. So just a last bonus tip here. If you want to build somewhere, like I want to build a well here, but this thing is in the way, I can build it over here, but the stone and the wood is in the way. Then you can remove the wood by using, it's hard to see, but you can use a shovel and dig the stump out. And what you can do about this stone is you can build a road. So you build a road just over it, like that, and it disappear. And afterward you can take your hammer and you can go down to destroy. So you destroy the road you just built, but the stone and the wood would be gone. And now we'll see if we can build, what was it, the well. And yeah, see, now we can build a well much closer here. So guys, we are in the end of this video. I really hope you like it, but before you leave, take and make a subscribe, because I will make a lot of videos about how to do things in this game, and also later on in other game. But this game we will be there will be a lot of tutorials and stuff of showing you how to do things. But just a last tips before you go: treat your wife in this game really nice. Like in real life, if they say a happy wife is a happy life, and it's also here, you if you have a happy wife in this game, this is just a bonus tips, you will she will be able to do some nice things for you. I will not spoil what it is. That's for you to go and check out. But sometimes in here, you'll find a guy who sells jewels, and you can buy those and give them to your wife, and she will be happy, happy, happy. So, guys, again, remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Ciao.